Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today to honor and mourn the loss of Dr. Timothy Ventura, a noted psychologist, an author, an intellectual, and a scholar of our own world. A psychologist especially, for his doctoral achievements from the University of Chicago stands as a trademark of his own success, although there are many others. We gather here in remembrance of Dr. Ventura, and we look and we see his life, his legacy, and the world that he left behind. And we see nothing but great things, fantastic things, for he went by many names. He was a father, he was a son, he was an intellectual, he was a scholar, and of course, he achieved the doctorate position. And his research helped spearhead the forefront and development of psychological research. He spearheaded the research on the effects of religion onto the mind, and this is something that many scientists during his time had never sought to do. But of course, he was a man who knew no bounds. His talent knew no bounds. He constantly sought to achieve new things and to learn more, and for this he is a great influence to us all. He is a great guiding figure as to what we would all aspire to be one day. And in this, we sit and we recollect on all of his achievements. We think back on his life and his legacy, and we think about all the things that we could celebrate about him. We all know him by many different names. And me, personally, I knew him as a teacher, as someone who helped guide me in my own research, and as someone, as you all would know, someone who had helped guide us all to achieve better and greater things. His achievements were not limited back to only psychology or intellectualness. He achieved many different positions throughout his entire career. And throughout his life, we see him as someone who is constantly striving to do better, someone who is constantly striving to do greater things. And in this, once again, he acts as a guiding figure, one of his many titles. He certainly lives up to the title, and many around here would know him as someone who is greater, someone that we could all strive to be, and especially for the younger generation, seeking to achieve greater things. They would see him and look up to him as a guiding figure, an educational advisor, a professor, you name it. He was all these things, and he was many more. Words alone cannot entirely describe Mr. Ventura, but there is one thing that we can all affirm. Right now, right now, in his morning service, he would all want us to laugh with joy. He would want us to be speaking with thoughtfulness. He would want us to acknowledge, of course, his loss, but nevertheless carry on our own legacy. He would not want us to sit here in sorrow for the eternity. He would want us to carry on with our own lives, be joyful, be proud, and be what we all strive to be. And we all look to him and we nod ourselves in acceptance, for we know the great things that he wanted us to be, and that we can forever strive to become those things. So may we all dry our tears and grow greater, stronger bonds as a result of his loss, and look toward his legacy. Thank you all.